blockbuster against the Latin Kings. They hit a Spanish brother named Freedom in Sing Sing, and I reacted, and I must have hit about 9 of them. It was like one of us, 10 of them. You feel me? And
when you say you hit about 9 of them,
nine hit, ate that food.
Yeah.
You feel me? And after we locked down, now Brooklyn coming out because we was a minority at the time. So now Brooklyn, I had dudes with canes, so they was like, them blood niggas gotta leave. Brooklyn was like, I've never forget it. We came down on the flats after they let us out in Sing Sing, and all of them limping, all the gangsters came to the him. That's me. You know, B.O. That's B.O. We don't. He ain't going nowhere, y'all, because they was deep. They were deep. Respect. They were deep, but they was like, And Brooklyn stood with like 400, because Sing Sing was about 1,500, like about 600-700, like damn near 300 dudes came out and stood and was like,
So
him?
with you.
Yes. He not going, y'all not going, we ain't gonna have that. And then from there, we left and the story begins. We spread out.
Yeah.
You feel me? Then we went to Attica and nothing but blockbusters. So when I said that I'm the big homie of the real big homies, although dudes were there before me, what I brought to the table, you feel me, was a catalyst, you feel me, of what was done, whether it was education, whether it was, you see, because in order for you to be now, you didn't have to be there then.
Yeah.
You feel me? So as times went on, and even Mac respected my mindset, because remind you, I was already established in the state of who I was as an individual. So he would, and so my thing was whomever, whatever, however. And as time went on, I began to grow into leadership because I didn't want no position.
Yeah.
Because that's how I move. I feel your actions will speak louder than any word you can say.
Man.
Yes. And individuals say, damn, you know something? KO, I like how KO move, I like how he think. And not you, because they know how you operate and they like it. And dudes will follow. That's just how life is. You got the better plan.
Yeah.
And
that's a fact.
you know, it just, you don't have to be young, you don't have to be old. If you have the better plan, dudes are gonna follow. And I was already groomed for nation building because I was a part of the nation of gods and earth. So I knew what it took to build a nation.
Yeah.
Takes a mindset, like Bob said, one aim, one goal, one destiny. And we move as a unit.
Because not for now, this is something I wanted to ask you personally, because back in the days of growing up, it seemed like a lot of the blood codes that you probably run into intertwined with God body and 5%.
It's because,
like Muslim stuff.
yes,
like that.
many
Stuff
of
like
us, Shaquells,
Yeah.
Islam, even CK, his name was Noble, Be Original. Many of us came from the nation of gods and earth, the
I
foundation.
think back in those days, they used to call like the OG for the blood supreme.
Yeah,
And
no,
that's
that
a-
was supreme.
That's something
Yes,
that resembles
yes.
nation. I'm not a God body.
Yeah, a nation of Islam.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It
So yes, the
represents
early
Five
part,
percenters.
yes,
Yeah, 5%, yeah.
that was the entwinement because all of us had. That's why you see
5-point
blood.
star.
Yeah.
Yes.
Everything
Yes.
kind of like intertwined. Because I asked the blood from the West Coast before. I was like, yo, y'all do. They was like, we don't do 5-point stars. They
Only
do-
one does is P Stones.
Or the P Stones.
The P Stones, they do the 5 because you know that's where the 5-point star comes from, the Maurice Science Temple. Because Jeff Ford, one of the founders of the P Stones, he was a part of the Maurice Science Temple before he created the El Runkins.
Okay.
So the
Yeah,
7, the 5, but regular West Coast Bloods, no, they don't.
They just bang.
They just bang.
Yeah,
They about they neighborhoods.
That's it.
It's tradition to them.
Yeah.
Yes.
The neighborhoods.
Here it came the same thing over there, but over here is the jail oppression. Over there is the neighborhood.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
Over here is more sets.
Yes.
Over there is like block, like where they from.
Neighborhood.
You
That's
understand?
it. So when if you in Compton and you say, yo, I'm where you from? They say, where you from? I'm from North Compton. They know you blood. You from South. You
Exactly.
Crip. You feel me? Like where you from? We know.
They know what time it is.
Yeah.
They know exactly
Yeah.
what part.
Yeah. Well, that's it.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because
Not
that's
for
how they
nothing, bringing
neighbors.
this back
Yes.
to Flatbush a little bit.
Yes.
There was a time when we were growing up, if you were going to the island or upstate, basically from Flatbush, they automatically thought you were Crip.
Yes.
Did you guys experience that when you guys in there? Like,
well, you know, being though I was already in, and you know, I'm like, so.
No, that's what I'm asking. Like, did you guys, once you guys seen the guy from Flatbush, y'all like, oh, this nigga's Crip?
Well, not me. I'm Flatbush. If you was from Flatbush,
you got a
I'm
pass.
saying on the blood point of view.
Oh no, no. But yes, yes. And it was crazy you say that because homies come in. He said, "Yo, where you from?" We could because I did 15 years in SHU. So he's like, "Where you from?" See, I'm from Flatbush. Yo, that's my homie. Yo, where you from, homie? In Flatbush. I don't care about none of that. Yo, big homie, I don't care about none of that. I was like, where you from? Don't lie to me now, because if you lie to me, then I'm hands off. So if you is, you good. I can't guarantee when you leave from amongst me, but as far as you here, you good. You feel me? Because you got that. I don't care about none of the rest of that stuff. You feel me? I'm saying because you from Flatbush. You know what I mean? I never forget it. It's crazy. When I met Cassanova, he comes through. Now he's homie at the time, but I'm in Auburn. So this was like, yo, B.O. Me and C Block, he coming to mess. So I'm like, yo, who the fuck? Yo, I'm like, who the fuck is this loud? You know, he got one of them deep voices. Yeah. So I'm like, yo, Flatbush, 21st Street. I'm like, oh, that's the homie. I said, who the fuck is that? Yo, big homie, that's the homie. I said, all right, the Flatbush, all right. And that's on that note. Then later on, I found, you know, he was ape and everything like that. But, you know, it was just on some Flatbush. I guess dudes said, yo, if you ever go to jail, ask for B.O. You ain't good, yes.
You holding down Flatbush.
Yes.
All right, let's fast forward a little bit. So right now, like, when you see this, I know you know the organization very well. Like, when you see this whole situation going on with Tekashi and stuff like that, like, what's your opinion on that? Right there?
And it's crazy, because I spoke to Shotty about a week and a half ago. You know, my guy, Free Shotty, shout out to Shotty. Free Nuke. Nuke. I was just with Nuke, oldest brother, yesterday. And him and her just free them, man, you know, but I was in, and my wife, you know, she, you know, grew up with them, and she was like in the integral business part of, you know, what was going on to Tekashi and them. And I was trying to reach out because I seen what was gonna happen. I seen it. And I say this to say is that integrity. It has to be, because if you guys just sat back and realize that what you were doing, although it was in the sake, you're following this kid, you allow him to do anything. It's like you see your little baby, he running, you let him go.
And you're not parents.
And you're not, hold up,
Yeah.
And for y'all,
ECS comes in.
and then you wonder why, because that's what happened.
The crazy thing about it, the only person that had integrity within that situation was Nuke, because Nuke never fucked. You understand me?
That's right. Nuke, and you're correct about that. Because I don't see, because Nuke was groomed a certain way with integrity. So he ain't getting amongst it. I ain't seen what that dude.
There's nothing that could compromise your integrity once you got it.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Unless,
it's innate.
You're probably a new guy.
It's innate. Not even the bad.
You'll stay broke.
Yeah.
Yes.
You understand me? Before you know what I mean? You shit on your integrity.
Kind of goes hand in hand with your ego. So it's like you don't compromise your ego, you don't compromise your integrity.
It's like that saying growing up, like where they say, "Oh, all a man got is his word and his balls."
That's a fact.
That's the integrity right there.
That's a fact. And believe me or not, all that happens, like all my connects, everybody I told is come from the pen. Mm-hmm. Real talk comes from the pen. When dudes holler, be like, yo, you know this, yo, shout out. I don't care where I go. I'm out west. Niggas, yo, you know this one. All comes from the pen, because even the pen is saturated, but you still have your guys that hold to that integrity. Because you can't buy it, you can't sell it. It's just innate. It's just something that you own solely yourself.
It's like them, their ignorance. It's like, you know when somebody's ignorant, you can't change it. That's what it is. It's like,
certain niggas look past that. You understand me? For fame.
Yeah, I mean,
understand? They thought they was gonna get.
You know what I mean? Yes. Clout chaser.
The clout chasing era.
Clout chaser.
And look what
nothing really matters.
Look what happened. It's like the donkey. You got the carrot. The donkey is He never gonna eat the carrot.
It's like that. It's like
So
this.
you basically foreseen that situation.
Yes, I
happening.
foreseen it because, like I said, one thing about me when I was in, I studied all past and present gangs, how the government takes you in a conspiracy, how he creates this whole thing from your action. And they got caught up in a V car. A V car is violence in the course of racketeering. Don't mean you have to have no drugs. You don't have to have nothing. All you have to have is a rival and y'all banging at each other. I ran the court. I'm like, hold up, how the hell is this gonna? And they created that just for gang members. And it was sometime in 90. I think it was 19. And a lot of the gangs around the country was falling. But the only difference between New York and other states, New York have no gang laws. Chicago, LA, Texas, they have to prove that you're an active gang member before they could.
Yeah.
New York, you could just been in the car. I jumped in the car after I shot somebody. You a gang member.
Yeah. So basically, New York keeps it open just to make sure
They got the strictest
we go as we go along.
Yes.
It's like a succeeding subpoena.
Yes.
As we go along, we'll make it up.
Yes.
Although we're not a Commonwealth,
Well, yes.
we're moving like
Yeah, that's a fact.
It's like a
That's
secret
it.
indictment on the
Yeah.
law.
Yes.
That's how it is.
They don't have to prove you're a gang member to charge you in a gang indictment. And you know,
Yeah.
we got one of the worst RICOs. New York State has its own RICO.
Yeah, thanks to Mayor Giuliani, right?
No, before Giuliani.
Was it Giuliani that the one that pressed it on the mob?
Yeah, he pressed it because that's where Baby Sam and his crew got sentenced. They got sentenced under the New York RICO. And when you read that statute, you be like,
But that's
yeah,
that's Giuliani,
damn.
the prosecutor, not the mayor you talking about.
Yeah, he talking about when he,
Shut
yes.
up.
That-
Both of them.
He was a
Yes. He cleaned the city up.
I'm saying, he was detrimental to the neighborhood, but that's what
He brought down a lot of dudes. He brought down Samuel the Bull.
He brought
down Nikki.
He brought down the
a
Pizza
good point,
Connection.
though.
Yes.
He brought a good point. Although a lot of us is mad at Giuliani, true say, he turned the city upside down. That's like one guy came through as a mayor. He just turned the city. He was a gangbanger.
Yeah.
But what you could say about him is he took something like, cause not for nothing, bro. Those eras, there was no coming outside in New York.
Yeah.
If
Yes,
you're not
yeah.
with,
He made it more safe.
people look at
Yes, he did.
Yeah, people will look
Disney.
at Chicago today and be like, "Oh my God, bro, you had to come outside New York in the '90s, and you will understand why Giuliani, although he was a fucked up guy, but he was.
He had to do what he had to do.
Because New York was just like unwalkable, bro.
Yes.
My aunt, like I was trying to tell you earlier, them long leather coats.
Yes.
Got those. Like they can't walk outside. They young.
Yeah.
They younger.
After Giuliani, you start
Getting
seeing
got. You got the
crack-
leather coats,
the crack
remember
on the
8-ball
streets and
jackets,
shit.
Shirley.
The vase
You
and
can't
shit.
walk outside with these things.
No.
And for anybody that's from my generation, they'll probably even tell you this: you can walk outside with a JanSport.
No.
you
See,
couldn't.
people that forgot about that.
Now you couldn't
There was
walk
a
out.
time when you coming outside to go to school to JanSport, you're holding your books in your hands. Niggas got your JanSport.
Niggas would take your strings off your hands.
It was
for
crucial.
bro.
out there. So understand.
Remember from that era, man.
Your mom wasn't safe, and you gotta understand.
Yes.
Even as a street guy, I always told him this. Even if you're in the streets, right? It doesn't matter. You're never gonna be everywhere all the time. You're not gonna be with your mom all the time, your auntie all the time, your uncle all the time, and they're victims every time they was walking out.
Yes.
It was kind of a savage moment
In the
like I
90s.
said,
Yes.
it's, to me, New York, 80s, 90s, savagery. You come outside, it's lit.
Yeah.
If you're not with it, you remember
I
that
think
commercial
once
they
in
used to
the
have?
80s,
You gotta take the long way home.
Yeah.
There was like no
I think
way
once the
home
crack
anywhere.
era came, that's when the it became everybody.
It was like it was.
Everybody's
ridiculous.
open.
Yeah, everybody can
I
get it.
contributed to the Grammy '90s. It's just ridiculous.
Yes. But you know now, and I'm not gonna lie, you know, New York is a beautiful city. Brooklyn.
So we saying shout
out to Brooklyn, man.
Giuliani for
No,
clearing
we
the
don't want
streets.
to
Yes.
shout out Giuliani because not for nothing. Giuliani, a lot of people, not to get too political now, but Giuliani was doing Bill Clinton's work at the time. See,
Yes.
Bill Clinton's the one that signed those bills
Yes.
and allowed Giuliani
The ADAP.
to come outside and just do whatever the fuck he wants. See, a lot of people didn't understand those things at the time. It was a drug war. See what I'm saying? So what Giuliani did, he basically put that together. It put the gangs
Yeah.
first came at his time. He didn't know how to handle it either. You gotta understand, it was a response thing because he was just chilling. New York was just fucked up. No gangs. There wasn't about no gangs, boy. Like now, I remember when I was outside, bro. When I was like a little kid, I'm walking to the store. My grandmother. There's no gangs. It's just gangsters outside.
Yes,
bro.
yes,
Like,
that's a fact.
Crack dealers.
Yeah,
Drug
yeah.
What's outside? At that
Now,
time, we
gang
was
is a
like
whole nother
St. Paul,
situation.
Ocean, St. Paul, Ocean and St. Paul.
Wow.
I'm saying
Yeah.
St. Paul's Court, like
Yeah.
over there. I'm saying I lived on 499 over there
Yeah.
and 485. Everybody know 499
Yeah.
the building. That shit they spray painted the building up. Those places, like when I grew up, was just crazy. Like I'm just gonna be honest with you, I was like a little kid. It was crazy. My aunt was dating these gangster niggas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
No,
I'm like,
that block is a known crack era.
4-finger ring, man.
Yeah.
But you gotta understand over there it's called like Vietnam.
Yes.
You consider that part of
All the way to
Vietnam.
Crook.
Yeah, like Crook,
Woodruff. Yeah, all
like
that's
Vietnam. Meaning like it's lit outside. Like St. Paul's, there was my fault. For a minute in St. Paul's Court, bro, nobody can even walk over there. It doesn't even matter if you're from around there. If you're not from